This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Hold on. Na ending komo we say efam free Kumasi Asante Kotoko ho. Na yefa me wie wo Aziz Oromo. Kumasi Asante Kotoko this season no share games a general ma bono a. About a couple of games now. Almost started pre-season, you know, Ebo Alpha FC Eshomo 8-0. Now, I'm to aso be ball Rain Masters. Ebe share 3-1. Ewo ho to aso Kotoko Kolosu. The commemorative game and now Ekoso against Mediama by 2-1. Etwaso Ebo Bibi Gold Stars. Ewine by 1-0. That was another clean sheet. And 2 Alpha FC Dianwa. 2 games Kotoko and consider 2 clean sheets. And now omo to aso bo hohoi na after hohoi game no and omo de hohoi so don't forget omo 1-1 and omo division 2-1 no so after FC Bibiani Gold Stars Kotoko kept clean sheets in both games, but in the midst of those games, you know, there are a lot of temptations that as I said you go through. 4 central defenders and you po Dr. Pikimumienu unless tactically Okasa Obeko for a back three. So a sena pre-season ako one ebo has it been play ansu ablo samba or samba justice play yembu ye captain muna ye rap games num ba ko bienu miensa na ye share from Democracy Cup Kotoko boy no me twe come as the 7th game of the off season ye ball O'Neil samba and a justice play. Now all the parents, you know, general, amaya hunu, and yema bakum yenu bi ewo Kotoko central defense. So I said, Dr. Oyemwojuma, in accumulation of the goals scored and conceded, Kotoko asha 17 goals, and omo a conceded 4. Not just a average, you know, general, omo asha 4 goals, biya no, not just a omo conceded bako 17 goals scored. And now Oma conceded 4 goals as against other opponents. Mabobobo and the actual. The actual say actual pre-season a team no na permutations, rotations, baby ni no yedika in every 4 pre-season, you know, there are 4 different phases at every club no we go through. The phase 1 no the build-up phase. Coach, you know, I caught training grounds and I over started. I hear your number 1 or 2. No about the kind of say consolidation stage. You know, coaches in him they make in the stages of consolidation and also a lot happening. You know, at the time players, you know, who put you together and son who free on man. What about the kind of say incision stage? Incision, you know. Another advanced stage of pre-season and some about the drew baby a kind of finishing phase. How do you draw? We can talk about goals, but yet what baby a kind of the build up on one. You no place no or more mutim po and a so 8-0 Kotoko she you kaya that time Dr. Ogumukrano or Nyamba, you know, place of class and minimum. But cut across all these games, there are a lot of repeated patterns. As I said, you do home come central defense, and you know, a lot of inconsistencies within the organization of the backline structure. And you can't say we are not really focusing on that. But I send back what you say. What share games in Libya a course on one. Dr. Ogum, I prefer a certain partnership. You be a season no you call partnership number 1 no a play and a samba. It's been very much consistent in the 6 games at Dr. Ogumabono. Make up play and a Samba O'Neil. It also has some level of balance because Samba O'Neil Boko left central defense. Not Justice Blay Ababa right. It might not be the most balanced of the pairings, but I'll be talking about the most balanced in my opinion. But Blay and then Samba about 4 games. They started from the Ata FC game, continued through the Rain Masters, Omoko Takwa Eco Fesi Mediama, that same partnership. And of course, how game a Chagu and those 2 guys now and a boy. Ufro ma ba benya Ansu and Ablo Joseph. Omumi enu no e Bobby Bibiani Gold Stars. Now 4 games e di kind of play. Any Samba boy the general keeper now dem no e Frederick Asari. We 4 games see no free on the subsequent 2 no ubenya Ansu and Ablo Bobby Bibiani Gold Stars. Ho and a Camara buy you know. So after that is sabenya Samba ni Ablo. Partnership way has one of the future parents. So somebody abroad, I'm gonna ball vision, I'm consider 2-1 no. Now come here, Yedi. Obi Bebusa say, Kotoko goes in our ocean. How has the distribution been? Yako Busa questions of the presence of, or probably the availability of Elvis Cheba for. Abatam wa de wa you know, General Maminu Maminu or sentence no Abetamu yi no ho attack ne pa. Oni e fitreba for ne baye. Oni Abdulrahman Abdulkarim Yagub ene baye ono de ofri Sudan. But Osha, this is Lord Amwa and I say Abetamwa from Olympics. Babi Ojina and not the ball no and the two vision net no and I may highlight the chrono. Shababi Ojana and count how many players are around the area. Now 4 defenders add the goalkeeper and you have 5 players in the action zone. But Ononkwa as a striker at the time entry air call for aerial tussle no na Albert Ejira Honom Boko watching. He is very incisive, very sharp, and he acts as a striker. The instinctive ability no etimani real defenders but vision for and you home command here but this goes as a sign of warning to you. More consider more goals pa teams in a free a form of you can be analyzing more detail why Albert Enya those goals and I can't a lot about who is the first ball no that cross came via the left channel but when if you right and a buy but them almost the same position now dear me who say watch these guys. Every time we keep saying, say, awareness, concentration of whatever happening, it's a this is a vision central defender, or probably he's the captain. Albert Ejinanechi, but we asking, is he aware, say Albert Ejinanechi? Now, my 3 defense, and you are doing free. I am talking about the final goal distribution, 17 goals, and the passing Ashe. And the person that produced those goals, 17, the chunk part of the goals, came via Albert Amwa's presence in the team. What's your distribution? I poor pa. Saka down that my home so Peter, my home so in the final third because the goal load continues to fall on the shoulders of Abetamwa. But the Antuaso, defender and echo as the last line of the whole build-up. So defender and Yebusan awareness were here and watch the 2 players. Striker the come box in Oko Pego Nashe. The defender come box in Oko Yede. There are 3 positions to be talked about here. Before we rap box now we're after we rap box he stays in a mess in between the 2 central defenders. Albert Nejina. Second position of the striker. Now the third one no. And no man who a lot about vision team. This was the 3rd position of the striker. But the one of pinball the show. 2 different crosses, one from the left channel, the other from the right channel. Albert Ekatumu. So, in the final third for Kotoko, this season, Orona Ebelidi team no Ediamomo. Now, and Komoya Yedi, not say Kotoko defense, I consider 4 goals. Now, so, parents, the most consistent pair, one shine, no one the start season, a debut or Honoma Doctor Edisi, a drum bebre, and the 3rd time, who's all connected similar shot and answer cross. Now defenders ne yade pa. Now key question happens here say goalkeeper no ne back passer or receiver no or ball no they call inside. We nya a better option there and then quickly and now Kotoko consider chance we say. Kotoko consider chance we and my wadre ban sembi so say defensive structure no ya na afa hemfa e wo box no. E ha junior every time ball was circulating out wide and I'm slow and I'm formal. You don't really understand the structure of the defense. Now shall they be what I say? The defense no aname vision what in the final third say na mobile league but that's not the focus here. Kotoko defense in the focus. You can count about 5 players already in the box. Or they way become with 6, but he is not really close. But vision with 2 players are connected. A free ball and on my ball also not the far bar. But the key question here is where is the defensive structure organization over here? And even one striker that from the crowd, not ball ready a pure goal and better it. But watch the distance of this free kick and why Kamara spilled out that shot, thereby conceding a penalty. Sometimes we keep asking these questions. He said, keepers, he should have some level of grip, especially be a ball a free bar. We are talking about some 60-meter distance, probably. Further than the accurate measurement. But this is a zone. It will be defined from baby a boy equally, anybody a camera day. You should have a very fair idea. You should have a very, very fair idea of the situation. If baby a boy there, he's built out the shot. And then the man chance in our buy it's your ball Frederick Casaria, your body, Camara. You should have had that ball as a first instant. A second also ball wider error. And my pressure also. This is vision. Ball has media my Chelsea Adriana. But that was the situation. Now, a ball penalty in the share message what the Bika crowd how a ball a tornado na eyade a ehadwene pa ehadwene and we need to discuss it so shade bia ba bia ball ni free bani analyze the Kotoko central defenders obia behind the green line watch them closely every white jersey you see here on the edge of the box ewo behind the green line but at the time of ball na we keeper na mistake you know every defender is off we Dr. Juan and Ninja Hon cry defenders no hefa keeper na error na we that is sequence 1 the sequence 2 give you some chances to recover from this situation. So, defenders ready, Obia off for keep an adwuma na asesa na mo catch the ball came via 50 to 60 meter distance or probably. But keep an first error no defender and a beba so about the save situation. Why should this happen? If 4 goals in there, what can say statistically it's team no concede especially in just opposing that to the 17 goals they've conceded. 4 goals in also, but within the 4 goals, we analyze there in some hagene. 2 our media madianum. Now 2 in and this is another thing. So Kotoko 1-2-1, but the one no, I can't say maybe say in facing other quality attacks. Don't always say in this situation. Don't want to two. Now be hagene so Kamara already yes why, but defenders na can omo hefa. They went off entirely. And no we questions about who are going to be the best central defensive pairing for Kotoko. It's keep on idea about me about striker that's a good one. But first ball you know Kamara should have had a very good grip on the ball. But one thing I say we are saying who's the defenders no but doctor will be talking about that more detail at the dressing room but I am sure say the goals now consider no. Any ho no me ensa I crosses about box no 4 goals no me ensa mediama 2 crosses against mediama. Hohoy United 1 cross and here there's another blunder. But who are the best parents here? Is it going to be Justice Blay? I'm for Nijin Hopa, Babayara Blay. Is it going to be Justice Blay and then Ablo? Ablo has to start, in my opinion. But who partners him? And none of no. Because who was a question of further there, be a Blay bono, and one Ablo. But left already a Samba Toho, unless of course suspension or injury. Right to balance him and then Aka. And no naka, but I'm choosing this guy, Ablo Joseph. But a bit also epic Justice Blay. Now so what they never told him. So 3 no air fighting for 1 slot as a right central defender. Our partner Samba. Now you're so effective on the left, you know. Who does that job alongside the guy Samba? Is it going to be Henry Ansu, Justice Blay, or Joseph Ablo? On the somebody already in the Kokromati Masuya. We are done achieved not just a confidence in a bar, and of course, look at the trophy. But who partners him with Chilhono? Because 4 goals you not consider no a cancel. And then nobody can highlight the actual say the most consistent partnership has been Justice Blay and then Samba O'Neal. In the 4 games from Atta FC Rainmasters, someone started here, continued to give a ball and attacker and other game to say how. But we are asking, say, who are the best 2 on the ball? In the final third, the catch now say. The goal scoring burden no at that this boy Albert on shoulders. The distribution has to be wide into team be back no be close to Albert. Now you know. But so far you want in the preseason there assist pre-assist or Peter Aquano as I said the goals kakra come one fi we need more minutes. You have to quantify the minutes now with some number of goals kakra be Saka down that. As so see form. But full relegation money down so. In the first 8 games of the season under coach Frimpong Manso, but for so be one more had power. They considered just 2 goals. In the final third, they really stayed very much prolific. But Saka down that road just to go and find one of the biggest justices on the continent. We haven't seen Saka so far. Saka, as I say, you no pay. And no nama better no about that abetamu asono. And I'm sure I and I'm from what I who are the other members of the attack? And you have statistics, Karela, Onwa, Abetamu, Sogakope, Onwa, Bibiani Gosas, Onwa, Ebasana, the team becomes more and more predictable in the final third. So far, at the straight back 4, we haven't really seen you. I understand there was a bit of growing but come fast and hard, never attack, because pressure, and then Abdul Karim Yagub is another forward. I'll cut him no. And then happen crying and I'm bold in yellow pay. Mumia no, and mo as a summer barber, the young striker. You go. You need to be back to the squad as soon as possible. Your whole minute, you know, a doctor man minute ni be pa. We've been seeing you, but goal production, no, from pa. And no, na ma goal load, you know. Akoto abetamu wasono.